I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It is so good to be with you again. I want to speak to you about a subject that applies to every single one of you watching this program. I don't care whether you are old or young, whether you are employed or unemployed, whether you are successful or unsuccessful according to the world, of course. This message is very important. I want you to listen up. We start off with John chapter 12 and verse 24. Unless a grain of wheat falls to the ground and dies, it abides alone. But if it dies, it bears much grain. I want to say to you today, if you are looking for the meaning of life, if you are questioning yourself and saying to yourself, what is the purpose of me being here on earth? That is a very good question. And when you find the answer to that question, you will find the answer to everything that you are looking for in life. People die when they lose hope. They don't die through hunger. And they don't die through sickness. They die when they lose hope. When they give up, when they throw in the towel and they say, I can't go on anymore, that's when they start to die. I want to say to you today, don't do that. Jesus says, I am the way. John chapter 14 and verse 6. When you find God, you find the meaning of life. When you find God, you find the reason for existence. But you have to make the choice. God doesn't make the choice for you. He has created you in His own image. He has given you a mind and a spirit of your own. You can choose to follow the Lord, or you can choose to turn away from God. Please do not turn away from God. Because I don't care how much money you've got. You haven't got as much money as Solomon. Solomon was the richest man who has ever lived. He would make Bill Gates look like a pauper. And I'm telling you the truth. They've worked out that the money that Solomon had, the wealth that he had, there's no one that's ever lived that's had that wealth. And yet he could say at the end of his life, vanity, vanity. It's like chasing the wind. So young man, young lady, if your purpose in life is to see how much money you can make, you are going down the wrong road and you need to change today. If your purpose is success, I want to tell you that you are chasing the wrong thing. Money and success is not a bad thing, but it's not the purpose of living. The purpose of living is to glorify God. That's why you're alive. And when you do that, when you find the meaning of life, okay, to glorify God, then you will enjoy Him forever, and all these other things will be added to you. So many of us are looking in the wrong place. See, Jesus is the source of life. Jesus, when you drink from His water, you never thirst again. When you eat His bread, that's His book, you never hunger again. When you do that, everything else falls into line. So whether you're struggling at university or at school to pass your exams, if you are struggling to feed your family, if you are struggling to keep your job, I want to tell you, start focusing on Jesus Christ, and then all these other things will fall into line. What does it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? You need now to realign yourself at the start of a new year. You need to say, Lord, I am handing everything I have over to you, and then I am believing by faith that as I have found the purpose and the meaning of life, you, Lord Jesus, will take care of every need that I have. God bless you, and goodbye.